Okay, and do you know what's the governor's position? Does he support Initiative 100?
No.
He does not. And does he have a reason for not supporting
He
it?
was the district attorney in Denver for 12 years, was a prosecutor for 20. He has seen firsthand what marijuana use and abuse can do to people, and he is not supportive of legalizing it.
Okay, so what did he find out marijuana use and abuse does to people?
That's about as far as I'm going to go with you. That's where his position is on this issue.
But he has no facts to back up that marijuana is harmful if used by humans.
You have a great weekend, okay?
Are you honestly going to hang up on me and you're not going to
give... on you, but we are not going to have a productive conversation. You believe one thing, I just gave you the governor's position, and now you're going to try to argue with me.
No, I'm not trying to argue, Evan. I am simply trying to find out what information the governor has about marijuana use that makes him oppose lowest priority in the city of Denver.
20 years of first-hand experience as a prosecutor. That's what he has.
Well, there is no lethal dose for marijuana.
Let me just tell you one thing. You are not going to change his mind, and you're not going to get me to say anything different. So you can keep me on the phone for as long as you want, or we can both of us say goodbye and have a great weekend.
What a horrible attitude for the spokesperson of the governor of the state of Colorado.
Have a fantastic weekend.
Well, I'm not going to, because you cannot give me the information I am asking for, and it's simple enough.
I give you an answer, you don't like my answer.
The only bad thing about marijuana is that it's illegal.
Okay.
Okay, Evan, who can I speak to besides you that's going to actually talk to me?
If you're looking for a spokesperson for the governor, you've got him.
And you won't answer any questions as to how the governor has made his decision that marijuana is harmful.
I have already answered that question for you 2 or 3 times in this conversation, and I'm happy to repeat it as many times as you'd like me to.
You said he was prosecuting people for 20 years.
That is correct.
But that's the only negative thing about marijuana is the fact that we spend money to prosecute people for it.
That's not true. And that's
well then, okay, so you're telling me it's not true, but can you tell me why it's not true?
Sure.
Okay, tell me why, please.
Because it can ruin people's lives.
How?
Because it is an illegal, mind-altering drug that can lead to other drugs as well, to use and abuse of other drugs as well.
Do you have proof that marijuana leads to the use and abuse of other drugs?
Yes.
You do?
You bet.
I'd love to have a copy.
Reams and reams of scientific evidence.
Reams and reams. And where can I find them?
All you have to do is probably type it into Google and you can find it.
I can find reams and reams of information, even though marijuana has no LD50, which is lethal dose, and you can eat 7 raw potatoes and die from that. You can consume, you can consume as much marijuana as you want, and it cannot kill you. So you're telling me there's something bad about a substance, and you have no proof, to be honest.
Yeah, you bet.
You bet. Okay. Wow. Okay, Evan. That's your bet. You bet. That's where it stands with Governor Ritter in the state of Colorado.
That is correct, with Governor Ritter.
Okay, well...
There are other avenues to accomplish other things, through the legislature, through citizen initiative, through the ballot.
This is a citizen's initiative. This is an initiative question on the ballot in about 2 weeks here.
He opposes efforts to legalize marijuana.
But he can't give me any facts as to why.
Let me turn it around. Where are the facts to support your position?
DRC.net, Drug Reform Coalition.net.
Okay.
Scientists from all over the world who have been able to study marijuana, not in this country.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
Okay, Evan. I will call back at another time because this is going to pose some new questions now. I see no reason that the governor is going to say he's against it and yet not give me any factual information as to why, except that he feels on a personal level it ruins people's lives.
That's fair enough. I look forward to your call.
Okay, thanks, Evan.
Bye-bye.
What you gonna do? Lock up everybody until all you got is prisoners and cops. Is that what you want?
Yes, it is.
You want a country of prisoners and cops. Is that freedom? Is that America? Fuck no! Fuck no!